Hi Virgo, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look. Virgo, Melusine, loving who you are. I'm looking at this card and also with the card of liberation, and I see these as very linked. It feels to me like a freedom energy. It feels like a key to the door. Whatever has restricted you in the past, I feel that this is you opening up that door and running free. In terms of no longer holding yourself back. So anything that you were thinking perhaps about yourself, self-worth, I feel that there's a deep energy of acceptance, accepting who you are, and by that I get this energy of liberating yourself, freeing yourself. And it feels like it's empowerment, it feels fulfilling, and it feels like you're attaining something, and I'll have the potential to attain something really valuable because you're valuing who you are, the whole you, not just parts of you, but good and bad, ugly, pretty, whatever. There's an energy here of accepting who you are as the true you, your authentic self, and running forward with this energy of freedom and definitely being able to attain greater heights as a result of that. Flattery. Well, it's interesting. This is Venus in Gemini energy. And Venus in Gemini energy loves variety. So that could be someone around you. Could be elements of you as well, but I feel it's more about someone else. Flattery, right? It speaks to me of like the silver tongue. A lot of words, but what do the words mean? Are they just pretty words? And there's also an energy of, if you look at this card with the two faces here, it feels to me like talking to one person and also having an attention on another. Do you know what I mean? It feels to me like there's two people involved here. But I feel that for you, Virgo, this is about you freeing yourself from that energy. But let's see where this goes. I'll put those cards to one side. This can resonate the opposite way around, of course. Or if you're cross-watching, this could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So grounding yourself. An opportunity for a brand new start, something that feels a lot more grounded, a lot more fulfilling, a lot more balanced in the real world. Now, not hopes, dreams, fantasy, but something tangible, something real. That's what you want, Virgo. So let's cut these cards and we'll focus in on the past energy around you, where you currently stand, your hopes around this, how you feel about the other person or this situation, the strengths, the challenge, what's hidden or unexpected, the potential outcome, and the overall energy for you, Virgo. Let's take a look. We have the Seven of Swords. Flattery. Is this you or is this somebody else? We'll have to see how this goes, but it's definitely an energy here of someone flatters in order to get something, but then quickly runs away. It feels like not taking responsibility after a deed has been done. Why do I feel like there's something here where there's two people involved? But that's the energy that I'm getting. The past, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Well, there we go. There's that two people energy. Juggling two people. Two options. Two situations. Two paths. Where you currently stand, we've got the Moon in reverse. So it is coming out into the open. So what was hidden is being revealed. Secrets are going to be revealed here, Virgo. Is it you or is it the other person that has the secrets? Your hopes around the situation, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it feels like this is something that was unexpected, quite surprising actually. You didn't see this coming. So I feel like there's an energy of being blindsided. Being blindsided. And having things not go your way. Now, of course, you're hoping that things will eventually go your way. But in the meantime, you're having to deal with a cycle which feels uncomfortable. How you're seeing the other person, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I think that this is a situation where you were being led astray, Virgo, or vice versa. Definitely a breakup. I get wounded ego, and I feel when it comes to a romantic attachment that this is someone removing themselves from the scene in order to go back to something or to go towards something else. Yeah, this is someone who was not being true. Could be you, Virgo, could be the other way around. The strengths, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. A lack of protection, a lack of having those strong boundaries. Sometimes if people come in with the nice words, the flattery, we swoon towards that. We want to believe that they're telling us the truth, Virgo. And if we lack a strong boundary around us, if we are somehow vulnerable, if we have gone through a recent experience which has left us vulnerable, we haven't built up that protective layer yet, then of course people like this can come in and it feels like that. It feels like someone's come in here and taken advantage of a vulnerability or a vulnerable time. The challenge is the Temperance card in the reverse, so lack of balance. Yeah, especially with this Two of Pentacles, it feels to me like this is not, your actions not matching who you truly feel you are, Virgo. Could be you, could be the other way around. But when we talk about Melusine, this is about someone who knows who they are, accepts all of yourself, and as a result is not afraid to show all aspects of the self, good, bad, whatever. But with Temperance in reverse as the challenge, I'm seeing this as something doesn't match up. Something doesn't match up, and the thing is, we can, especially if we're feeling at a vulnerable time in our lives, we can put ourselves at a disadvantage by accepting something that we shouldn't accept. Someone else's treatment of us. And I feel that that's the case here, Virgo. It feels like accepting someone else's treatment of us, but deep down knowing that we deserve more than this. What's hidden is the Ace of Cups. Hidden love. Why is the Ace of Cups hidden? The outcome is the Ace of Swords. So true clarity and understanding. True clarity and understanding about love. Where there's love and where there has been flattery. So it feels to me like maybe a lucky escape. I'm getting those words in my mind. A close call with someone who was a flatterer. Someone who was not being true. And maybe at a vulnerable time in your life, they may have tried to take advantage. But for some of you Virgos, I get that it was a close call, that you eventually understood and saw this and were able to bypass it. Yeah, it feels like that, but let's see. I'm going to get the Wheel Tarot here and we'll start clarifying. I'll start with that Two of Pentacles in the past, and let's take a look at that. Past energy around that Two of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Being in two minds, juggling two people, wanting to keep things secret. Could be you, could be the other person. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it feels to me like someone who was going down the road of commitment, or may have already been in a commitment and going down that road. And then something else came along here, which was flattery, and they may have gone for it. Let's see what this moon in reverse is. The Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do think that people know about this. There's something about to be found out through either, I'm picking it up as gossip. It could be word of mouth, or it could even be on social media. People talking about this. It's going to be revealed in some way. It could be via a photograph, something coming to the forefront that was previously hidden. I think that Virgo, there's an energy here of wanting to keep this on the down low. You may have even blocked this person from social media so that they couldn't see it. Again, this can be vice versa, but I've got it as Virgo here. That's the one that's doing the stealthy moves here. So however you want to see this, it could be, of course, the opposite way around, but I've got it as the Virgo that's doing that. So this could be one for the cross watchers, but let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Yes, it's wanting to put things right. It feels to me like someone was going down a path that they were being led by destiny. It feels like it was a divinely guided path. It was not exactly ignored, but it feels like a detour. A detour was taken. Now, why was the detour taken? Well, I feel it has something to do with the issue of time. Feeling like time is running out. And something that was really flattering, they wanted to take advantage of it before time was running out. Yeah, now it was a bad choice, as it turns out, for this person to do that. I've got it as the Virgo, though, that has done this, but they're looking at this as, you know what, I see why I did this. I think there's a greater understanding of time. It feels like time's running out, and it feels like somebody needed to get something done, kind of like a last chance, a last opportunity. Now we have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles as how you see this other person. Yeah, I do think that this is an individual who is single. I get an independence around this person, but there is a lack of alignment here in terms of an emotional connection. So it feels to me like there has been some kind of, I don't know why I feel this, but I feel like it's someone who has had someone that they had an emotional connection with. They've kind of turned away from that person. I do get like an ignoring, maybe a blocking. They've cast this person aside in a very, I'm getting it as quite a vicious way, actually. I get it as a vicious way. Now, it was in order to keep this other thing from this person. And I feel this other thing is another individual, a lover, someone that was flattering, and they wanted to keep this important person in the dark. But I think that it's coming out. I think that this is coming out here, that there's been some kind of duplicity. Let's have a look and see what the strength is with that Nine of Wands in reverse. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is something coming back. I think that this person, once they've gotten this out of their system, once they've done this thing that they wanted to do, it's kind of like that last chance before they get married kind of thing. It feels like that. They want to come back here, Virgo, and they're worried though. I get that there's a little bit of paranoia around finding out. Is it any wonder? Let's look at the Temperance in reverse. And the Devil. Well, I mean, I don't really have to say a whole lot there, do I, as the challenge? Yeah, this person really got something... it feels really bad, actually. I'm getting a lot of negative energy off these cards together. It's kind of like their devil side completely took over, and they lost complete balance in their life, and so they just went and did this. They couldn't help that's what they told themselves. You know, of course we have choice, we have freedom of choice, we have free will. But this person was thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. They just felt like they needed to get this out in some way. It feels really unhealthy. An attachment to someone that flattered them. Third party, I feel. Before they settle down, or they may even be married, you know. Goodness, let's have a look at this Ace of Cups. What's hidden here? We've got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you know, the thing is, Virgo, this person has somebody else, and I feel that they're charging in here to get this love. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. We've got the Emperor in reverse. This is about the truth of someone's nature. Yeah, this is someone who wants to get power. I see here that this is finding out the truth about someone, that they just wanted to feel... They wanted to feel powerful. They wanted to feel like the man or the woman, you know. They wanted to get their strength back. Maybe after a long period of time of not feeling vital, not feeling virile. It feels like that. So there's been a lot of fast action in order to accomplish this task. It feels like getting something out. Now the strength is that this person will be back. But the problem that I see around this is that they're going to be very worried about you finding out. Oh my goodness, you know, so I'm seeing this, it could be you, Virgo, that's experiencing this with a partner. You've been placed on hold, or you're feeling like there's somebody else in the picture. Or this could be a Virgo if you're cross-watching. I'm getting a very strong energy here of a Virgo that's doing this. Keeping someone at bay, keeping someone on hold, away from this other situation that they want to do, that they want to kind of get out of their system. Let's have a look at that Seven of Swords. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Now, the overall energy around this, and that's you, actually, by the way, Virgo, so that clears this up, the energy for me. This person is leaving you, so it isn't you. I feel it's this person is done this to you and then is leaving. So a lot of behind your back kind of energy. This person's done this. They've done this behind your back. And they've gone in charging full steam ahead here, offering love to somebody else. And this person feels driven to do this. And I feel that this secret is coming out. Wow. Now, when we talk about the Nine of Pentacles, what I'm getting around this with Melusine is that there's a lot of strength in this Nine of Wheels. This feels to me like someone who knows who they are, has a lot of self-worth. And that's why they may have I get they may have put you on hold here while they went off and did this other thing, Virgo. Oh, goodness me. Let's have a look. I want to see what the surrender cards have to say. What needs to be surrendered here for Virgo, please? What needs to be surrendered? Surrender denial. Yeah, it's about seeing this person for who they are without denying the harsh energy around them. Seeing who they are, seeing them clearly, not being flattered by fancy words, fancy appearances. It's about seeing who they truly are. And I think that this person has just come in. I get a lot of seduction, flattery. Meanwhile, there's somebody else there in the background that they're either committed to or they're planning to commit to. And this is about seeing this person for who they are with that Ace of Swords, as certainly not the Emperor in the upright. This person has abused their power. And I feel that they've gone towards this love. I feel like there's an energy here of seducing someone, flattering someone, coming in for passion, and then I get them leaving. I get them leaving here and going towards something that feels like it's going to be more committed. Wow, Virgo, however this resonates to you, but I get a very strong energy that this is all coming out. So it's all going to come out here in July. You're going to find out about this, no matter how this resonates. And I do think that this person actually does respect you as someone who is high self-worth, but they've gone and done this because they felt like there was some kind of time crunch. They needed to do this before they got older or before they got married or something like that. And they are going to come back to you here, but the thing is, do you want this person after you find this out? I'm not sure. I have a feeling that this individual is going to be disappointed in you finding out about this, and I do think that there are going to be consequences. I do think that you're going to find out the truth about this and find out exactly what all this was about. And this person's going to have to come clean, but whether or not they will, they may just go running off here, Virgo, because they fear you won't forgive them, or that you won't forgive them. But we'll have to see where this goes next month. Now, in the extended, what I'll be doing, guys, is I'll be doing the flip side, so the other side of this, so the story around this other person. So if you would like to see how your person feels, then please do check out the link in the box below. It'll be about another 30-minute reading, a full reading for that particular person, so please do join me there. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Also, if you wouldn't mind pressing that thumbs up button before you go, that would be really great. Subscribe if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you, and please do share me on your social media. This one was a tricky one, but I do think however it resonates, it's a general reading, so take what you can and leave the rest. But it definitely is a three-way situation. I do think that there's one person here who is a partner that they see as their partner for life, and before settling down, it's like they wanted to get this out of their system. But I do think that they want to come back here to you, but whether or not you'll take them back, I think they're going to use some fancy words on you. But the reality is, for you, it's about seeing the truth of who this person is and what they've done here. Because for you, I get an energy of self-empowerment and self-attainment. You don't really need this person, and that's the reality. This person needs you but you don't need this person, Virgo. So it's going to be up to you whether or not you accept this person into your life. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Thanks again for watching, and please take care. I'll see you at part 2.